guys, welcome to the homestead. So I'm heading off the mountain and I got a whole load of deliveries I gotta take over to the post office. Don't forget those Gunner Ram t-shirts are for sale right now on the homestead. You can get your own very own Gunner Ram t-shirt. They are going to be a limited time only, folks, so get them while you can. They're going to be for sale for January, and then we're going to take them off. We're going to do something else. So get them while you can. They really do help support the homestead. Okay, so make sure I'm in two-wheel drive. Coming off the homestead here. I usually keep it on four-wheel drive when I'm on the mountain. Anytime I'm going around the homestead, I'm just in four-wheel drive automatically. Anyway, so today I saw in the news there was an article saying that 5G is coming out. They are going to be launching, I don't know, I'll see if I can post the link to the article down below. But it was on Drudge, mainstream news, you know. And so 20,000 satellites with very high frequency radiation or some kind of stuff like that. I've posted videos before on Facebook. And I think, yeah, it was on Facebook, where this guy was saying just how dangerous this 5G is. Please pardon the bumpiness of the video. This is the mountain roads we live on. We've had a lot of rain recently, and the rain has kind of washed out a lot of the roads and made some. I mean, they're constantly improving the roads. They're always working all week on the roads. We have in our county 2,500 square miles of dirt roads that the county maintains. That's one of the reasons our county's so broke, is because they spend so much money on the roads. But they have to, because people live out here, and I mean, in 6 months, if they stopped maintaining our roads in 6 months, most of our roads, much of the county would be unpassable, because it's just so rough out here. And I like that. Bad roads keeps out the riffraff. Anyway, so back to 5G. So 20,000 satellites supposedly with very powerful microwaves, you know, shooting down on Earth. And that's what they're going to be launching. And I have posted videos in the past just, you know, detailing how dangerous 5G is. 4G is dangerous. But see, it hasn't, you know, the way some of the experts are talking, 4G wasn't powerful enough to really drive home the point on how dangerous it is. So you have people in the city who are living right next to 4G stuff and 4G antennas, and they're getting sick, but it's not happening fast enough for people to notice and really have science prove that this stuff is dangerous. You know, there's all kinds of reports out there that cell phones are dangerous and cell towers are dangerous, and it's not powerful enough for people to take notice yet. But 5G, what some of the experts are saying, I'll say experts, some of the people who claim to be experts are saying, it's going to be so powerful that when they really fully implement 5G, and they are in some places, people are going to get so sick so fast that it will be undeniable anymore of just how dangerous these cell services are, the technology they're using to get cell service. And so that's what's happening. And so at the end of this whole hour-long this video I posted, I don't know, a few months back on Facebook, I watched the whole hour of these two guys talking about, you know, just the science and all the dangers about 5G's internet service. And his solution, so what do? You know, everyone loves to talk about fear and doom and gloom, right? It brings in a lot of hits. But rarely do these videos give you a solution. And, you know, a lot of times they just throw their hands up, well, that's what's coming. You know, prepare. Well, they don't tell you how to prepare. Well, this guy, who's a doctor, I believe, he said, you know, there is one thing you can do. Move to areas of low population. Low population. That is how you get away from this. Your only other hope is because when they fully implement this, is that people are going to get so sick so quick that science won't be able to deny it. The public officials won't be able to deny it. They'll understand that this is bad for people. This kind of technology, exposing people constantly to microwave radiation, is just not healthy. Who'd have thought? And so that's your choices. You either get to a low population center, or you live amongst the people who get so sick so fast, and it may be you, that the public officials will have to do something about it. The outcry will be so significant that they'll have to do something about it. I like living out here. Now, when I first moved out here, I was like, I didn't know about any of this. And so I was like, I live on a mountain. I mean, a literal mountaintop. I was thinking, well, we'll put a cell tower out here. There's no cell towers for any. I mean, you can't get any cell service out here. I'm recording this now and then uploading it later. You know, we just keep our cell phones. We have cell phones, but I just keep them on airplane mode all the time. I never use cell service. I just use airplane mode. But I was thinking, you know, because Verizon, supposedly they were always looking for places to put new towers. I was like, well, put a tower on my mountaintop. You know, and I had heard that you get paid like 6 figures to put a cell tower up. So I was like, man, that'd be a great way to make some money. But then I researched it a little more, and the more I researched it, I was like, no, it's not worth the money. My health and the health of my children are not worth the money of putting a cell tower on my mountaintop. Not only that, but, you know, I think my neighbors would not like that at all either. And because they know the health implications of cell service, and I don't think they would want that, you know, near them. So no. Now, I like the fact that there is no cell service out here, or very little. And so even if they do put cell towers out here, which they will eventually probably, they're going to be a lot more sparser, you know, place than they are in the city. In the city, they have them everywhere. So that's why this doctor was saying low population centers, low population density. That's where you got to get to. You want to go to those places because that's the only place. And he had counseled, because he's a doctor, he had counseled lots of patients. And, you know, I believe one of the patients she had a brand new Jaguar. And she was in London. She lived in the UK. And she worked remotely from home. But she was so sick all the time because of living in some of these high 5G areas or whatever, 4G areas, that she had moved out of the city, and that was the only way she could get by. And she couldn't be around. Her body had so succumbed to the sicknesses of electronics. She had a brand new Jaguar, and she had ripped out the entire dashboard of this Jaguar because she couldn't be around any electronics. She enjoyed her new Jaguar, but, you know, as much as she had a mechanic go through and remove as much of the electronics in this Jaguar as she possibly could, because that's the only way she could drive a car, because her body had succumbed so much to this, to what these technologies do to you. And so anyway, so this guy had counseled her to go to a place where there was, like, you know, like this, where there's nothing out there. There's just absolutely nothing out here. And she was there for like a week or 30 days or something like that. Yeah, 30 days, I think. And within like 20 days, her life had changed, because she was so far removed from electronics that her body was able to start recovering. Anyway, this stuff makes a difference, guys. It really does make a difference. So what I would recommend to you guys, if you're still in the city, please try to get away from this stuff. Get away from these areas that are going to be so heavily pummeling you with this radiation and high frequencies and all this stuff. It's healthier for you. Man was not meant to live like that. It wasn't. Anyway, I'm on my way to town today. Just thought I'd tune in. I saw that article. I'll try to post a link to that article in the description below. It was on Drudge Report. You can find it over at Drudge for a limited time. Obviously, they change the articles every so often. And yeah, if I don't know if do some research on 5G, guys. It's going to be bad, but there is a solution. There's always a solution. Remove yourself from it. All right, see you next time at the Homestead.